blog. Oh, it's technically not a video blog, but I'm just having a lot of fun playing with my MacBook and being able to leave movies and stuff on people's walls, so I figured why not use it for a video blog on my normal blog. This won't be a new permanent thing or anything, just thought I'd test it out. But anyway, so yeah, today I woke up at 8:45 to my alarm so that I could meet the lovely Ashley Lester at Panera for breakfast. It was really good. I was a little late though. My bad. But yeah, so we ate and we talked about life, which is always good. About college and classes for next year and all that lovely stuff. And then we walked over to this cute little quaint fountain area. It's like right around the corner. It's like right there with like the Starbucks and the Maggie Moo's. And so that was really cute. And we sat there and talked for a little bit, but she had to leave around 12:15. And then I came home and packed for Brazil. I'm almost completely packed. It didn't take me very long. The longest part was just folding my laundry. But yeah, so I'm almost completely done. I'm gonna wrap that up tomorrow because I'm gonna be on a plane in like 35 hours. That's so crazy. I don't feel like I'm leaving the country. I'm not gonna feel like that until I get on the plane, if I'm being honest. But anyway, so I came home and then I met up with my dad at 1. And after an iPod update fail in regards to my Nano, we went to the Apple Store. And lo and behold, I am on my lovely MacBook as we speak. I got the free iPod Touch and a free wireless printer. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm just really excited. And yeah, so I went back to his house and I downloaded some apps and I put my songs on my iPod and tried to figure out this whole thing. I accidentally messed up my short name. It's like really dumb. It's like the beginning part of my email address. And it's really complicated to fix. Sparky sent me a link though, so maybe I'll try to fix that later. Yeah. And then after I had dinner with my dad, I dropped my stuff back off here, and then I went to Seek, which was really good. Scoop sermon was the same as the one from 1822, but it was still really good, and I still liked it. Had a little emotional section during youth group, but no big deal. Followed up the sermon with a lovely parking lot chat with Heather. I do love you, babe. Seriously. Alright, well, yeah. So we had a parking lot chat for like over an hour, which was good. Very long. I love parking lot chats. They're the best to have. And then I was getting ready to leave, and I was getting ready to pull out of the church, and I ran into Kelly and Elsbeth, and I didn't realize they were still there, and I was like, hey, and they were like, you gave us the death glare, and I didn't mean to. It wasn't my intention, but yeah. So they're like, you want to go to the field? And I was like, how do I get there? And they're like, follow me, and they literally went around the corner to the field behind the church, or like right past the church parking lot, and then I felt like a total idiot. So yeah. But anyway, Kelly laid out a blanket, and we sat for a few minutes and talked, but we were totally paranoid that the cops were going to show up and we were going to get in trouble, so we didn't stay long. And from there, I went up to Bowl America because Elizabeth and Alex and Carlton and Mac and Evan and Shannon and various other people were there. And so I just kind of like sat and hung out. I didn't bowl or anything because I didn't know how long they were going to be there. And I didn't want to blow $10. But yeah, so we hung out. And then Alex had to be home by 1, which is dumb. So he had to take Elizabeth back to get her car from Eric's. And so I went to Walmart because there are things for Brazil that I need, like shampoo. So I went and did that while they went to get her car. And then I got a text while I was leaving Walmart, and they were like, we're going to Waffle House. Chia. So I went to the Waffle House. We had a really sweet waitress. Her name was Megan. And she literally thought we were on crack or something because we're sitting there and first of all, we're talking about lazy eyes and we're sitting here like going like this and like crossing our eyes and like it was just crazy. And then we get our food and Kim is sitting there talking about like she got coffee, like Eric got coffee on her waffle and she was like, "Oh my god, now it's a coffee waffle." It's a waffy or a quaffle or whatever you want to call it. And so she's sitting there with her waffle and she's like jabbing it with a fork. And she's like, "Why is there a hole in my waffy?" And our waitress was like, "Maybe because you're stabbing it with a fork." And then we had these people come in and sit behind us, and we're sitting there talking, and like literally, like I was crying from laughter, and Kim was like beet red, and she's crying from laughter, and there was like snorting and laughing and loudness, and Carlton had like this giant mountain of whipped cream on top of his waffle, and so we're sitting there having a good old time, and the guys behind us are like, "Yeah, you know, like we're trying to eat, like," and we're like, "Excuse me." And he was like, "Oh, you know, sorry, yeah, that was real rude." Like, alright, give me a break. You were at Waffle House and it is 2 a.m. Like, what do you expect? Like, if you don't have us, you have drunk people. But, anyway, that was fun. And then we left. I said goodbye to them, because I figured they would, I figured if they can't be cordial, at least I could be. So, anyway, we left, and I went to go out to my car, and there were these two men who were clearly a couple, and they were like all up on each other, all up near my car. It's like their car, my car, and they're in here, and they're, and I'm like, yeah. So that was awkward getting in my car. They like waved bye to me. I was like, but yeah. And then, so yeah, I just came home because Mrs. Stewart didn't want anyone over at her house because it was 2 a.m. And now I'm here and I've been leaving videos, and this video is ending up being really long, so I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah. And yeah, I think I'm gonna post some other stuff on this blog too, but I don't know. Just look down. I'm sure we'll see. Alright, love you guys. Bye.